Hello, thank you for watching Celebrity. Check out your go-to source for celebrity stories now. Hey guy, that's what we have today. We have a fever. I feel as though I have shaken it, but it seems that I haven't. I'm just Sigh of the Bulls, okay? Can we put it that way? In fact, let's set it off with alright, Night Chopper has shared a powerful lesson. He posted this and said, "You young people need to understand that you are never safe without God. A pistol cannot protect you from a storm that has already passed." That's real talk. Man, about you artists who think that your plane is going to be what's going to save you. What he's saying, dude, you understand what I mean? Many people think that they can trust their hands, their firearms, and themselves in a variety of situations. However, when the highest authority wants you, you may think that your gun will stop them. The only reason that many of you haven't been killed yet is that the greatest authority hasn't decided that we should all die before now. You understand what I mean? So to everyone who thinks, oh, you know what I got? I always have this chopper beside me, and then they buy millions and millions of bullets, as if one bullet can't take them out. Hear me out. You can buy as many bullets as you want, and you can stretch your clips as far as possible. When the time comes, you can die from a brain tumor, but you understand what I mean. Alright, look, let me give you this one real quickly. Man, we won't be before you long. Real talk. Alright, Jada Chiefs, alright. So she said that she has very specific buns.
Y'all really be projecting, showing y'all hand, just because y'all going for the blue check and some money and a chain. Sorry, that ain't me. And one thing about it, I keep your face all day, but to fuck is crazy. Sorry, not like I can't relate. I can't relate to y'all.
She had to go online, it seems, because someone asked her if she had gone with Kodak. She responded, "Well, we were cool a long time ago when I first moved to ATL. I never dated him, and we've never done anything together. I was mad at my jailed boyfriend at the time and took a pic with him to piss him off. It was never meant to get posted, but K posted it and I never talked to him after that. It's funny now that we were all kids and I really used to be a pest." Menace is putting it lightly. Your partner is incarcerated and in an extremely difficult situation, and you're constantly posting images of yourself with other people to irritate him. Oh my God, you know what I'm saying? Someone else also told you a damn lie, asking why you were lying about a cuff. She said, "Baby, I'm not claiming no bodies I didn't catch. Why I'll be projecting on me so bad knowing why all going in real life. Elo, I don't be seeing these ninjas hate to burst your little bubble." Okay, somebody else said, "YB. This is crazy, like why they asked her about her buns. Bro, you know what I'm saying, like that's crazy," she said. "He held my 18th birthday, and that's it. Okay, we never kicked it, okay." She also said, "If I cuffed the ninja, I'm not clearing up nothing. By the way, mind you, why all still worried about some is from plus years ago to dangle over my head when it's not true, and I'm not going to sit here for no and go for no people added on to me. Sorry, I don't care, and there aren't quite as many ninjas as you may think. I have extremely particular coochie management, which we're going to refer to as PMPM, even as that's what they're calling it right now. Coochie management. What's your coochie management looking like? No, we're not going to call it that, because why are people asking about other people's coochies, man? You know what I'm saying." She said, "Just cause the ninja got money don't mean I'm going, sorry to break it, to the mad itches in the back, saying I'm lying, ask him the cuff. Yeah. I don't know why people are, I don't even know why she feels like why she got to answer that question. Why all concerned about who she cuffing? That's crazy to me, man. You know what I'm saying? There's so many different things concerning a human, and the only thing a lot of why all think about is this one thing that's like the astronauts that are stuck in out of space, man. You know what? I mean, the two astronauts is a guy and a man, a woman, both of them stucking out of space. Everybody in the comments talking about like, yo, they going to have babies and stuff like that. Oh, she passed the age of having babies, like that's the only thing that there is to do. You know what I mean? They can play checkers, you know what I'm saying? They can play chess. You're like, now the pieces be floating all over the place. Yeah, I know, but would you believe me, man? Let me tell you something, man. A lot of people had a problem with yesterday's video because the woman who was acting in such a way and giving a civics lesson. And you know, some people were like, oh, the Democrats are so mad and things like that. To be honest, there are times when I feel like that, but I won't lie. I'm like, oh, why, yo, man, why don't be wanting people to talk? But the Republicans are no better of all people. Professional wrestler Hulk Hogan stated that he desired a body slam. You understand what I mean when I say that you should listen to what this guy has to say.
You want me to throw more beers out? You want me to body slam somebody? You want me to body slam Kamala Harris? I said, do you want me to body slam Kamala Harris? You want me to drop the leg on Kamala? Is Kamala a chameleon? Is she Indian? Okay, I like it. How? I'm gonna get heat for that one, brother. That was not me, that was the beers talking.
Dude is a clown. Dude is a clown with a capital C. You follow what I'm saying, man? Like, why would you want to body slam a woman, man? You know what I mean? You know why he want to body slam her? 'Cause she's a black woman. She's a black woman that's running for president, and he can't bear to think. We already found out he was racist anyway. You know what I mean? He can't bear to think of a black woman running the country. A lot of people can't bear to think that. They'd rather the president look exactly the same way he's looked for the past 200 years. You know what I'm saying? But this is a country.
You see what I'm saying, man? Why would you want to body slam a woman? You know why he wants to body hit. You know why Beer Dude is a clown. A clown with a capital C. He is a black woman who is running for president. He can't bear to think that we already found out that he was racist. But you know what I mean? A lot of people can't bear to think that they would rather the president look exactly the same as he has for the past 200 years. You know what I mean? However, this is a country where everyone should be like, it's supposed to be accepted and stuff like that. And it's a country where everybody has a shot at being whatever they want to be. You know what I mean? This lady wants to run for president, and they're trying to come up with everything they could. And they're not really doing a good job at all, I know what I mean. But this is how people are, you get what I mean, which is why they talk about saving black women. Protect all women, these guys, you know what I mean, hate women, but they don't really hate them. I'm telling you that a lot of these guys hate you, you get what I mean? I apologize, man, this is why you all need to be protected. Real talk, you remember the farmer, Martin Shkreli, I believe? He bought a Wong record that nobody had heard of. I think it was called Once Upon a Time in Shin. He was the only one to buy it, and nobody had heard any of the songs on it. Additionally, he was the one who raised the cost of HIV medication and other related things. You understand what I mean? You think that's the medicine you need, right? Come on now, why would you do that? You know what I mean when I say that everything isn't a joke? Where are we going, man? Well, where are we going? Well, you own the Once Upon a Time in Shin song, right? The courts have told you to return the album, dude. You understand what I mean when I say that this is great stuff. They even had a parody song in Watch Dogs about a guy who bought the Wong-like record. Who is this? Natalie, I have no idea who Natalie is, but I'm getting these little texts that I can't stand. So this is what the court issued, and the judge told you to return it. The court issued a preliminary injunction which stated that he would not be allowed to possess, use, share, or sell any interests in the album, including its data and files, or to cause any further harm to the album through his conduct. It's unbelievable that he was allowed to give it up. In addition, the court ordered him to provide an inventory and accounting of the copies of the album that he had kept, as well as a list of the people to whom he had distributed the data and files and any accompanying materials. I find it unbelievable that Wong got this far, and that the court is forcing him to give over to his counsel any recordings of the album's contents that the defendant owns or controls. Here's the crazy part. Man, the judge's name is Chin. You might think, oh, of course that she's going to side with Wong, but you have to remember that racism is something you can't do all the time. Judge Chen issued a restraining order against the brother in June, forcing him to stop distributing the album and to appear in court later to explain why he shouldn't be forced to give up all of his copies. Well, whatever the court says, the brother has until August 30th to comply with the affidavit, saying he turned over every copy of the album, and he has until September 30th to document the existence of any copies that he has and who he might have shared it with. He also needs to provide an answer. You know, I think that's hilarious, but it's rare. Anyhow, I'm feeling pretty bad right now, and I'm thinking whether I have the flu. Whether so, man, dang me angry. You hear me saying that I'm weak, that even my voice is affected, that this man sounds like he just woke up. That man is young. And Ace has released a song snippet in which he basically says that everything that happens isn't his problem. Take a listen to the Dr. Real. I know he thinks it's not his problem, but the trolling he's doing could be his problem as well. You see, instead of letting things go away, that's the problem with youth, man. They're crying, they're going too far. And instead of letting it go away, he's going to sit around and laugh and troll like he hasn't learned what happens, man. It's not you that they hit frequently, they hit the people you love. They can find the people in your immediate area, you understand? That's what bros need to keep in mind. He's not just playing with his life, he's playing with other people's lives too. People that he knows, you understand what I mean? That he's cool with, like they're looking for them too? You understand? So you know all that dancing. That's why I was reading about blessings and cursings today, you understand? And the bro has no peace, he said it with his own lips, he has no peace. And this is something that will further him feeling without peace. I understand that no one has told you, but perhaps some people have, and you just kind of ignored it. Still, guy, you really need to step up and let me go to my screams as soon as possible. I feel terrible. Everybody, shout out music, okay? Everything talking about Jesus all day and supporting homosexuality, according to Keto the Easy Recipe C. Keto, you don't listen. Alas, there are a lot of people here. Nevertheless, I'm hoping to find a number of competent listeners who understand how to assimilate information. Keto, you don't listen to me, bro. You do what I say? I can't stand the exact platform that these guys are pushing. It's true that I said that in English, but Keto doesn't seem to understand it. Teresa stated that it's not an endorsement, rather, it's giving them the freedom to love who they want to love. Since no one else is doing that, why should they back it? The thing is, you should be who you want to be. And the more power to you, whatever Teresa said that okay. What I'm saying is God said in Deuteronomy 30. Let me be very clear about this. I know that many of you get scared when I start quoting God. But I don't care. He said, I place before you a choice of life or death. You follow what I'm saying, man? He is definitely pro-life because he told you to choose life, but he's also telling you that every human being has the right to exercise their free will. Many people want rules against things like homosexuality and abortion, and they want them to be enforced. However, they also want to act like the Taliban. Listen, man, if you want to spread the faith, the message of God, the morals of God, or anything else, don't force people to follow your wishes through legal means. Instead, give them the choice, and then have a discussion with them about it because people are human with dignity and free will, and you know that God gave you the freedom to choose. Then he tells you to take this road, which is the one I prefer, but you don't listen, so it went right over your head. Kendrick Mitchell, let me say, hey, shout out to you. I feel that none of it is good in God's sight, therefore I stay out of it, Kendrick. He said to you, why even believe in the leaders because you'll never know who are for you? It's like two gangs, you pick your poison. Yes, I understand what you're saying. Here's what I posted in response. Picture yourself having to choose between two gangs, and one of them telling you that you could choose your poison. Some drugs cause you to die while you sleep, while others put you in the electric chair. The other gang is fixing it so that you don't even have a choice in your poison. You could look at it that way, okay? Oh, I don't want anything to do with it. Well, it is what it is, and once the rules are mandated, it will become official. We've already seen that this isn't something we're making up, we're seeing it with the Supreme Court. We're seeing the rules that they're making that will affect generations, so it's not like we're making this up. L. Brown noted that Republicans and the devil encourage fear during election cycles, and we're not doing that this year. I don't respect the swearing and talking down, yes, I hated that too. I wish Shorty hadn't come across that way. I wish Shorty had shown a little more control. But, I try not to get distracted by the delivery. A lot of people get lost during speeches, and they can't focus on the content. I always say this, man, after Jesus died, many people connected with him because they heard it from Peter. However, this was about 50 days apart, so it's as if they heard Jesus first, then Peter, and they got the message from Jesus when Peter said it, not when Jesus said it. You get the idea? Sometimes, though, you have to look past the message. Not a romantic Charles. No love, so you're cool with immigrants entering our country and getting free goods while another is receiving compensation. Source you a tether, you mean a teacher a tether, I might be a T. No, we not okay with people coming over here getting free stuff and stuff like that, you know what? I mean, but, it's funny because the people that are hating against the immigrants came over here, killed off the people that lived here, established their own laws and rules and stuff like that, and then trying to tell people what they want, what they did, they trying to tell people to acknowledge them, kind of rules, you know, like they like to. They afraid of what they did to the people that was first on the land, you know what I mean. But here's the thing, no love, man, I want your kids to be able to vote in the long term so we could deal with the immigrants, you know what I'm saying, if a gun-ho police officer with boldness murks your kid, because he got immunity, you think you going to be thinking about immigrants, man, you know. What I'm saying, no disrespect. I'm sick, okay, why I'll be letting all kinds of sick people say all kinds of crazy things, right? Very pretty right, Chantel Davis stated. I tune in because I love the God and Bible talk, so that's what's up. Shout out to you and Asley, okay, Derek Deal. Cleo was paying for this channel, according to Derek Deal, but she was also paying for the channel guy. Look, I wish someone would pay me for the channel, dude. You get what I mean when I say that the amount we get paid for this service is zero. You also understand how many views we need to receive in order to make $1. Man. It's crazy. I'll go to my ChatGPT and then give you the last story, so please excuse me as I type this. Alright, let me ask how many views on YouTube I need to achieve to collect $1. Wait till you get to ChatGPT and tell me what it is. She answered, 1 to 03, stop lying to me. She added that, depending on the kind of material you are making, the demographics of your audience, and other things, you would usually need between 100 and 300 views in order to make $1. I'm not going to beg for money, but it wouldn't hurt you if you know what I mean. However, I do respect your viewpoint, and even if you can't afford it, it's still cool to have a view and a like. All in all, I think I'm done here, man. My head is hurting, so let me finish this. Finally, that last shout out put me over the edge. I'm tired of hearing about people unsubscribing and stuff like that. Please don't unsubscribe because you don't like what you heard. Remember, we covered the story. What about Nicki Minaj having to face a $5 million case because, well, she made fun of the fan and other things like that? That's disrespectful. You're not meant to make fun of your fans. What about you, though? I wasn't making fun of Keto, I swear. I'm serious when I say that he doesn't listen, and he's not making fun of anything, rather, he just doesn't listen. I tell him, bro, you don't listen, bro, why will you put stuff in my mouth? Okay, no Diddy, right? Don't put anything in my mouth. He responds, oh, you support homosexuality, where I said that this clearly somebody that don't listen, you know what? I mean now, sometimes there are moments where I don't listen, but come on, man, those are my weakest moments. But shout out to you, Keto. It's all love, we family is. Okay, so Nicki Minaj got a fan who expressed a desire for $5 million saying, you know I want to look like that. The court document said that the fan was a barb for 15 years and even helped Nicki promote Pink Friday too. I want to know exactly how. They helped promote it. Is it like, you know what I mean, like they had a full in of like, you know what I'm saying, and then they said it like if. I was like, yo man, Nicki could drop her album, and it's kind of hot, right? Is that me promoting it? I guess you could say that, right? So maybe that's what they did, okay? He says that. She was harassing him in 2017 by accusing him of being paid to ruin her career, you know what I mean, kind of like how I was just paid to push Kamla. They said that Nicki tried to invite him to a hotel, mocked him on Instagram Live in front of 100K people. Man, that's a lot of people, and that's embarrassing, okay? He claims that Kenneth Petty battered him, okay, in 2020 at a Super Bowl event. Man, I came to watch the Super Bowl, or why all beating on me, man, that's okay. Nicki's attorney stated what follows. He said that Mr. Peak had been bothering Nicki on social media for years on end with no results. He said that at this point, he has moved to trying to financially intimidate her with blatantly false accusations and legally baseless claims. He said that he will regret going down this dubious path when he is forced by California law to pay her legal fees. Fucking man, you understand what I mean when I say that if they force you to pay, it will be the court fees that will drain you. Please share your opinions in the comments part below. What do you think about what Young said and did? How could he possibly get out of this position, or is he already done? Hey, you guys really need to study Deuteronomy 27 and Deuteronomy 28 and apply it to real life? What I'm trying to suggest is that there are both blessings and curses that come with being a male. Many people are cursed, you know what I mean, and poverty itself may be described as a cycle of poverty. But there are also many rich people who are cursed, you know what I mean, where nothing goes right for them. Man, everything they touched is captured in the film 1922, which I think is directed by Stephen King. You guys should watch it, I promise. Oh, every time I hear the word cursed, I think of that movie, where the man does not succeed in anything he touches. It's a crazy story. Did I mention the plot? I don't think so. You should watch it though. And let us know what you think in the comments part below. Man, I'm leaving here. I'm so over it. Please make sure to like it. If you enjoy the picture, please subscribe so that I can afford to see a doctor. Alright, so you're lying and you have health insurance. Yes, I do. But you know it was worth a try. Thank you for watching Celebrity Find Out Where to Get Famous News.